What's good, everybody? Croc 342 back at it again. Back in Mud Runner. Getting a lot of work in. It's been interesting ride. So just got here and I'm about to repair this vehicle. It's something I had to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the repair. Try to make sure the mic is sitting a bit better. So, okay. So this is how you repair this. Let's see how much we can repair. So it does says you can repair vehicles piece by piece or repair all at once if you want. If you have enough spare parts, you can try different approaches and know your current objectives. So that's what we're trying to do. Hopefully I got enough to go in and fix it. We'll see. Just so much to be done. So you gotta have all these repair points in order to fix other stuff. So, but I guess it's how you actually repair. I'm still learning some stuff. So just I mean, it's a lot of work, more than what I thought. I gotta go and get some more parts, some more stuff to repair. As far as what I'm seeing, I think the last time I tried to repair this wasn't enough, so they definitely make it interesting. And last time I had some crappy tires. Now I got some serious tires, but now we're in a totally different world. It's another map. And it's in Russia, so managed to stumble across that. So I've been hard at work trying to open up a lot of this stuff, but they want you to do the missions, but even despite the missions, you still gotta open things up. So it wasn't even easy to even get this truck, because I flipped the truck, plus I got the automated winch where if my power is cut off, I'm able to still activate it. So watch, I'll show y'all. We shut it down so y'all see what I'm talking about. So if I shut it down, I can still hook up to something. So it still works out. So I sold one of my trucks. I sold my what's that truck I sold? Got the wrong button. Wrong, about to mess up. Show y'all which one I sold. And then they cheated me out of my money because I think the game crashed or whatever. I'm like, dude, I mean, I had $40-something thousand to go and get another truck or another something, and they took that from me. So I don't know. So show y'all which truck I did have. I did come across another truck, which is a modded truck, that helped me get a lot of the cloak off the map, and that's what you call it. I forgot it's called, cloak. So we sold this one, and they gave me about that much money, but because it got stuck and I just didn't feel like dealing with it, and it didn't give me, I didn't even get a chance to even get another truck. I did upgrade that truck, and let's see what other truck I got. Still got this one. I wanna deploy this one. So we're in Russia. I'm just going back and forth, unlocking. If they allow me to unlock something, we had about 40 something thousand. Look what we got, just $10,271, and it was crazy, yo. They messed me up a little bit. I don't know if the game crashed. I think the game crashed and just messed up everything. So I got this machine. I think that's pretty much the DLC truck that you get. So and I think I got the Navistar over here with me too. So I did have a couple mods in, then I had to let them go because it started acting up the game, making the game act up. I needed something strong enough to be able to clear the map a little bit faster because it just was too tedious. It just takes too long. It just took me forever just to get get this truck over to where I had dropped this other truck off at this repair and refill facility. So it's interesting, getting interesting by the minute. So this is the truck that I came across that's on the mod mod.I or something like that. It should be able to, if you get the game, you should be able to get it. You know, it's good. This thing was getting beat up on this map. I wish I would have been able to I think I'm gonna go ahead and run it so y'all can see. I'm gonna go and redo like I did before, because I did try to get the update. I'm gonna go ahead, upgrade or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is another truck that I got too. Came across. Go ahead and break it out. I had to rescue this one too. So had to have repaired. Oops, going back. Truck storage. So I got this one, and it's interesting. This one is, I might still run it even though it doesn't look like as much anything, but it still may get this thing. I mean, this thing may be tougher than I think. So let's see what else did I do. I need to bring out my so, and I got two of these. So I said, well, the heck with it. I get two of them, and I mean, there we go. Gotta deploy it. There we go. So now all my trucks actually show up. I got this one. I don't even think this is gonna be able to do anything right now. I mean, it's a nice truck, but it's not gonna be able to do anything over here. As bad as I've been working this thing, I'm about to bring this out, and so y'all can see what kind of craziness I've been dealing with, and how much I have unlocked, and how much I had to really fight. So I'm gonna bring this up. I gotta go and reclaim another item I didn't get. And let's see, I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I did. So I had already unlocked all this, but this is the thing that I did come across. I got over here, and look at all this. There's mountains and rocks, and I mean, it's crazy. So we gonna flip this boy a couple times. I'm gonna go in and let y'all see. I got a repair status 17. Man, how many times y'all think I gotta? Wow, they is getting crazy on this. This is interesting. All right, let's fire her up. So this thing is a monster. I forgot I had one already out. So I'm gonna go on ahead and turn on my. Oop, pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that. Wrong button. There we go. Let's call this Shift E. There we go. Make sure I don't run into anything. And then I go my Navistar. My Navistar barely can get through here. And this mud is thick. I mean, I ain't never dealt with mud this thick in my life. I thought Alaska was bad. I thought the Michigan map was bad. This is interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna have anything to be able to tackle this. If I barely was able to tackle with this thing, and then there's nothing really to hook onto the back of this thing. Now I probably can try to do some export, some stuff that I think I can get a bed for it. I think I have to try it. But I'm just gonna go on and show y'all exactly what I had to go through, because I'm gonna have to redo it again. Look how deep this water is. Just terrible. I mean, they just definitely made this impossible. And then I got the season pass, so who knows what's in store for that. You know, we already got this little stuff, and this ain't supposed to be nothing. We definitely in trouble when it comes down to anything else they give us. So this thing is just massive, but I think I had broke this thing down to his knees. When I actually had it going through trees, powering through trees. It'll power through trees, but it's just terrible when it comes down to get towed, when it's destroyed. Like I destroyed it before, and I wish I would have went on it and recorded it, but I wasn't really sure. But the mods are there for us to grab, so there's only so many mods you can put in here, so that is a lesson. They wouldn't have put this in because some of the vehicles is just impossible for to use in game. I mean, it's just to do half of this stuff, you wouldn't even be able to. I mean, it's just tough. It's tougher than what you think. Because a few times I got stuck. I kept getting stuck. I'm like, come on, give me a break. I should have went this way. I'm gonna go the long way. And I had to actually, it was just, I had to go like in a hole just to get that upgrade. And then I thought that the game saved it. It didn't even save, but it saved when it was time for me to, when I spent my money. It didn't have no problem with getting me on that. I spent my little duckies. It was, dang, look at it. Busted the shock already. Look at this. This thing is tough. It's just, this thing will give you, if you're gonna, this is probably the best thing to use to get through the map. I think somebody there was another little slinky thing that you can use, and it's crazy. I never seen nothing like it before, but I didn't even want to use that. But look what I had to do just to power through this stuff. So the mods are there for us to use. If you don't use mods, you're crazy, because a lot of this stuff is just too deep for a lot of your vehicles that that are built. Now, you just, word to the wise, just don't put too many mods in, or it will stop you from bringing other trucks in. So just learn that much. Other than that, it's a nice game. It's a challenging game. It's good. It come down to, it's definitely better than Mud Runner. and the little kinks that's in it, it ain't that bad. They'll be probably soon bringing out a patch for it. And I don't know if it was a fallout with. Ooh, now see, I flipped it. See how easy I flipped it? Didn't take long. Look, flipped it. Now watch this. Now luckily I was able to flip back over, so y'all got a chance to see that. It's still fired up and took off. Cause at first I thought, well, I got the automated winch on here, so that's one thing I learned. And then you can go through some deep water and this thing's still gonna bog out. You know, so it's tough. It's just, you know, you just gotta understand that. And there's not that many options with it, but it's a good mod to actually use to tackle the trying to get a lot of the cloak off the map. That's all it's really good for. Or it's good for, like, if you're dealing with, like, when it's like went into one streamer's one YouTuber stream, and he was fighting. I mean, he was working hard trying to get his truck out of the mud. So he ended up selling his truck, and now I see why he sold the Navistar, because at the time Navistar won't work now unless you can possibly get some tires on it, or I mean, it's just a lot of money had to be spent in order to get some of this stuff upgraded. So a lot of times it's just best to just sell it and get you something different. Yeah, so, but other than that, so this is what I use. So now y'all got a chance to see my secret weapon. I want to leave y'all hanging. But I'm sure somebody probably would have showed y'all this in their video, and it would have been only fair to show this because technically the Pacific and some of those other trucks, they're big like this, but they're not as big as this thing. But this is what you need to even pop, you know, to get through this water and get through a lot of this mud, because the mud is just so deep. It's terrible. It's terrible. And it just took so much time. I'm gonna go right back once I get this upgrade. I'm gonna go back and hop in another truck, and I'm gonna show you how much fighting I had to do just to get that truck down the road compared to using this thing. Now I'm gonna see if I can actually put something attachment on it, and I think I might not be able to. So the shock getting busted up. You see how it's just powering through this stuff, and he's getting towed up too. So I'm technically purposely hitting all kinds of stuff so y'all can see the punishment I took it through just to get to this point, so y'all can see how crippled it's gonna be, and it's still gonna be able to power itself through. It's just interesting how this thing is as powerful as it is. This terrain is just killing it. Now I think that's, I don't know. Now I had to actually climb up a mountain just to get to the tower. Woo, man, look at this, just busting my tires, getting busted. Look at all this. Look at all this rough terrain, man. This is just. So you can imagine if I had a smaller truck to take that, or it would barely make it. And that's the reason why I didn't want to take that Chevy through this. That Chevy is not going to make it through this. I'm going to have to find another vehicle to possibly even go through. I have to put that one back on the first map. It's just too much. And look at how the water is just getting deeper and deeper. Look at it. It's crazy. Look at this. He's drowning already. He done stalled. Just that quick. Now I gotta try to get him out this hole now. So he's dying. So now, that's why I said if you ain't got nothing Look at this. All this stuff is just, he's in trouble. And that's why I said that a lot of these places is I have to go in. Let's see. Go back. Hook him right there. So this thing ain't for the faint. I mean, this thing is getting beat. These blocks are just terrible. So you can imagine if the equipment ain't as big as this and it's still getting beat up. Anything smaller than this is it's not gonna make it. Fire them up and bag her up. Don't get out of there. And I mean, and I took this thing through all kinds of punishment. There's a seat. Look at the front end of it. Freaking front end all beat up. Yeah. Like the Christine car. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at this. I think one of my headlights is out. Yup. So it is. Look at that. Terrible. I done beat the crap out of this truck. But that's why I said the terrain is just terrible. So we're gonna have to try to go around. And look what the majority of this stuff is. Rocks. You driving over rocks. So if I've got this big old thing out here trying to drive over these rocks, you definitely gonna have a hard time trying to get anything else through here. And if you, just like I said, once you set up the thing, set up your little mod thing, then you can get the mods from, you know, from other people that, I guess they're modders that actually created mods for the game or whatever. Some of them that converted them over, and then it gives you other additions or whatever. So, but this is the secret weapon. This is part of the secret weapon, and a lot of times it's best to just stay on the road if you can. I like to be adventurous, and that's the main reason why you see this truck going through a lot of craziness. Look at that car up there sitting up on the wow. Look at that. Look at that car sitting up there on the mountain. That's crazy. So we're about to unlock this, and you can imagine how much it took for me to get it up here. I'm gonna have to go another way. Let's see, can we get up there? Okay, we almost through it. Yep, there we go. Now, you can imagine, you can't even imagine the turmoil I went through just to try to get, if I actually had a regular vehicle. I had just unlocked this. And it didn't